Warren Buffett's recent comments on Bitcoin and crypto. In an interview with CNBC's Squawk Box on Wednesday morning, Warren Buffett again shared his thoughts on Bitcoin and crypto. Let's dive in and see what he had to say. Warren Buffett doubles down on his long-held Bitcoin and crypto views. In an interview early Wednesday with CNBC's Squawk Box, Warren Buffett again shared his thoughts on Bitcoin and crypto more broadly, likening them to the gambling he has seen throughout his life. So in this video, we are going to discuss Warren Buffett doubles down on his long-held Bitcoin and crypto views. Now before we get into this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below saying I subscribed. I will try my best to reply to as many comments as possible. Warren Buffett is a legendary investor who has been vocal about his skepticism towards Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Despite the recent rally in Bitcoin's price, Buffett has doubled down on his long-held views that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are not investments because they don't produce anything tangible. He has compared Bitcoin to gambling and chain letters, and has stated that he wouldn't buy Bitcoin even if it was offered to him for $252. Buffett has also expressed his skepticism towards the technology behind Bitcoin, stating that it's not unique, and that there are other ways to transfer value digitally. Despite his views on Bitcoin, Buffett remains one of the most successful investors in history, with a personal net worth of around $124 billion. Warren Buffett has been a vocal critic of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, repeatedly dismissing them as worthless and risky speculative assets. He has stated that he doesn't see any value in Bitcoin, and that it's not a productive asset that produces anything tangible. Despite the recent rally in Bitcoin's price, Buffett has doubled down on his long-held views and compared Bitcoin to gambling and chain letters. He has also expressed his skepticism towards the technology behind Bitcoin, stating that it's not unique and that there are other ways to transfer value digitally. Despite his views on Bitcoin, Buffett remains one of the most successful investors in history, with a personal net worth of around $124 billion. Warren Buffett, the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, has been a long-time critic of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. However, in his recent interview, he surprised many by doubling down on his long-held views on Bitcoin and crypto. He stated that he still sees Bitcoin as a gambling token, and that he does not believe it has any intrinsic value. Buffett also expressed his concerns about the lack of regulation in the crypto market, stating that it is a Wild West environment. He believes that the lack of regulation makes it easier for bad actors to take advantage of unsuspecting investors. Despite his criticisms, Buffett did acknowledge that there has been an explosion in the crypto market and that it is here to stay. He believes that blockchain technology has potential, but he remains skeptical about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. CNBC offers 14 live hours a day of business programming in North America on weekdays from 5:00 a.m. to 7:00 p.m. Eastern Time. The programming is produced at CNBC's global headquarters in Englewood Cliffs, New Jersey, and includes reports from CNBC news bureaus worldwide. During the day, CNBC provides in-depth market coverage from around the globe with original content and live coverage. The network also features a mix of new reality programming. CNBC's highly successful series produced exclusively for CNBC and a number of distinctive in-house documentaries. CNBC's programming is targeted to sophisticated investors and business leaders. Billionaire investor Warren Buffett has joined the ranks of those who believe the market for Bitcoin is in bubble territory. Warren Buffett has been a vocal critic of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, repeatedly dismissing them as worthless and a risky speculative asset. Here are some of his most famous quotes about cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrencies basically have no value and they don't produce anything. They don't reproduce, they can't mail you a check, they can't do anything. And what you hope is that somebody else comes along and pays you more money for them later on, but then that person's got the problem. In terms of value, zero. It's a gambling device. There's been a lot of frauds connected with it. Bitcoin is not a productive asset. It doesn't produce anything. You hope that somebody else comes along and pays you more money for it later on, but then that person's got the problem. Bitcoin is a delusion. Despite Buffett's criticisms, the cryptocurrency market has continued to grow and gain acceptance from the traditional finance and investment world. Buffett touched on the subject during an annual question and answer session held in Omaha earlier this month. While Buffett focused on a range of topics, he honed in on the cryptocurrency market during his remarks. Bitcoin has steadily been gaining acceptance from the traditional finance and investment world in recent years, but Warren Buffett is sticking to his skeptical stance on the cryptocurrency. He said at the Berkshire Hathaway annual shareholders meeting Saturday that it's not a productive asset and it doesn't produce anything tangible. Despite a shift in public perception about Bitcoin, Buffett still wouldn't buy it. Whether it goes up or down in the next year or 5 or 10 years, I don't know. But the one thing I'm pretty sure of is that it doesn't produce anything, Buffett said. It's got a magic to it, and people have attached magic to lots of things. Even Bitcoin enthusiasts tend to regard the cryptocurrency as a passive asset that investors buy and hold and hope to see increase in price over a long period. Buffett himself commented that there's nobody that's short Bitcoin. Everyone is a long-term holder. For more sophisticated crypto investors, some coins offer a way for them to use their crypto productively, either through lending or as collateral, to create additional portfolio benefits. However, they're still young, highly speculative, and haven't broken into the mainstream like Bitcoin. Buffett elaborated on why he doesn't see value in Bitcoin, comparing it to things that generate other types of value. If you said, for a 1% interest in all the farmland in the United States, pay our group $25 billion, I'll write you a check this afternoon, Buffett said. For $25 billion, I now own 1% of the farmland. If you offer me 1% of all the apartment houses in the country and you want another $25 billion, I'll write you a check. It's very simple. Now, if you told me you own all of the Bitcoin in the world and you offered it to me for $25, I wouldn't take it because what would I do with it? I'd have to sell it back to you one way or another. It isn't going to do anything. The apartments are going to produce rent and the farms are going to produce food. Investors for years have been puzzled over how to value Bitcoin in part because of its potential to serve different functions. In Western markets, it has been established as an investment asset, particularly in the past year as rates and inflation have been on the rise. In other markets, people still see enormous potential for its use as digital cash. Assets, to have value, have to deliver something to somebody, and there's only one currency that's accepted. You can come up with all kinds of things. We can put up Berkshire coins. But in the end, this is money, he said, holding up a $20 bill. And there's no reason in the world why the United States government is going to let Berkshire money replace theirs. Both Buffett and Charlie Munger have made hostile comments toward Bitcoin in the past. Most famously, Buffett said Bitcoin is probably rat poison squared. Munger doubled down on that sentiment Saturday. In my life, I try and avoid things that are stupid and evil and make me look bad in comparison to somebody else, and Bitcoin does all three, Munger said. In the first place, it's stupid because it's still likely to go to zero. It's evil because it undermines the Federal Reserve System. And third, it makes us look foolish compared to the communist leader in China. He was smart enough to ban Bitcoin in China. In conclusion, Warren Buffett's recent comments on Bitcoin and crypto have once again sparked a debate in the financial world. While he remains a critic of Bitcoin, he acknowledges the potential of blockchain technology. It will be interesting to see how the crypto market evolves in the coming years and whether Buffett's views on Bitcoin and crypto change. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more interesting videos. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.